Hello, welcome back. So today's reading is for another birthday girl, Scorpio viewer, friend, family. So we're just going to go ahead and shuffle these up real quick. I do a quick shuffle here 3 times. So happy birthday, Tammy. I hope it is the best ever. Sometimes these larger cards are hard to get a grip on. Oopsie, sorry. And today's spread is going to be a 15 card cross spread. Now this spread gives a very clear and concise reading. The first 3 cards that we pull are the heart of what is going on in your life right now. Teamwork. Nature. And upheaval. That's the heart of what's going on right now. The next card is going to be your present path. Card number 4, scavenge. Card number 5 is an alternative path. Trickery. Card number 6, influences to work with. Isolation. Card number 7, influences to work around. Ghosts. Card number 8 is your present path. Sacred space. Your next card is in your alternative path. Memory. Influences to work with. Card number 10. Perspective. Card number 11. Influences to work around. Illusion. Card number 12. The last card of your present path. Survival. Card number 13 in your alternative path. Waterproof. The last card in your influences to work with. Wrath. And the very last card of our spread, number 15, influences to work around. Mischief. Oh, let me get a better angle here. So the first 3 cards, and we're going to get closer and dig deeper. So again, the first 3 cards are the heart of what is going on with you right now. And the first card is teamwork. If your situation, maybe it's a little bit more complex and you need an extra hand, teamwork will be the solution to finding success. So call upon your team, your family, and your friends. They will assist you when you are facing a challenge that requires more than you can comfortably handle. The second card is nature. Nature resides so far away, but she is in the grass that sprouts up in the sidewalks, in the overgrown empty lot, and in the birds that mingle with us in our everyday lives. All you need to do is look, and you will find that connection. Nature asks you to see the evidence of divine energy that is all around you, regardless of your landscape. The nature card, when it falls in a reading, could also indicate you are long overdue for some outside time. Going for a walk, go to the park or the beach. It is when we are connecting with nature that new ideas and inspiration come to us. The next card in our reading is card number 4, and it is on your present path, and that's where we're going to now. Actually, we need to back up because I forgot the most important, the very last card. Upheaval. Upheaval is a reminder that things can change on a whim through no fault of your own. And are you prepared for change? And are you able to regain your composure and fly off to a better, more stable position? Sometimes change brings a fortunate situation, or moves us into a position to receive a greater opportunity. Let's go to our present path. The first card in your present path that you are on is scavenge. Although insight may be gained, and scavenging can promote brain development, your attention is on an area that may not yield the greatest reward. This card suggests that you may be settling for less because it's easy. Let's go to sacred space. Everybody needs sacred space. Maybe your sacred space is your nest, which is your home. Maybe it's the park or a favorite path at the beach. Sacred space may also point to an inner place, a belief you hold dear. It is a place that brings you comfort and nurtures your development. This, Tammy, is your sanctuary. When this card appears in a reading, it is a call to rejuvenate your spirit. It is time for you to connect with the healing energy of your sacred space, as this will help you to center your energy and recharge that spirit of yours. The last card in the present path you are on is survival. When we are in survival mode, we are restricted. we, like the crow, cannot fly. This card calls your attention to how you are feeling about a situation, Tammy. This situation, are you hunkered down, waiting for the threat to be over? Or are you moving and doing your best to find a path out? When we are in survival mode, our possibilities are limited by a creative mind solely focused on getting through this very difficult situation. It is in this space that we are not thinking about future opportunities, as the decisions we make are done simply to get us immediately out of this painful situation. And because of this, we risk accepting a quick fix. And that, my dear, limits your growth. Let's go to the alternative path to this path, which is right here. This is the one you are on right now, and this is an alternative path. So the very first card on your alternative path, your choice, is trickery. And trickery brings to your attention that someone may be trying to deceive you. When this card appears, it's a signal to be aware and be more conscious of the actions of those around you. Someone is trying to employ a bit of deception to get what they want. The next card is memory. Crows never forget a friend or a foe. In a changing populated landscape, these remarkable birds can recognize faces of those who have hurt or have helped. When crows spot a predator or known human who has been less than kind, they go into a frenzy, calling out to all that danger is near. They spread the word about the good stuff as well, such as people who tend to share their lunches or places where food is often discarded. What is remarkable is they also pass this memory down to their young. As complex as these birds are, forgiveness does not seem likely. So memory asks you to examine areas where you are letting a past hurt or situation impact how you are engaging with people today. Are you cautious in holding a grudge? Or do you expect others to behave in a certain way because of past behavior? Let's check out the last card in your alternative path. Waterproof. And this, my friend, has been in every single one of your readings. As you know, crow feathers have a greasy protective coating that prevents water getting to their skin. You, too, have the ability to create a waterproof exterior. And again, this card has come up in every single one of your readings. So I must tell you, being waterproof allows you to experience a storm without letting it hold you back. When we are waterproof, and listen here, my friend, this is important for you. When we are waterproof, the words, actions, and emotions of those around us do not impact our perception of who we are or our self-worth. The casual insults, the snarky comments, and those emotional vampires, they won't bother someone who is waterproof. Being dragged into someone else's drama, you know, takes an emotional toll on you. But when you are waterlogged, when you are waterproof, you can become a good listener and be the shoulder for them to cry on without absorbing their emotions, leaving you free to support others in need. So waterproof asks, again, that you create a barrier between the feelings of others and yourself. Your inner strength is needed. The next group of cards are influences you can work with. And that's important. Can. So the first card is isolation. Isolation brings to the surface feelings associated with abandonment and can represent a block centered around a fear that your actions may lead to being removed or not accepted by your group. The fear of being cast aside might result in you limiting your potential by withholding ideas and inspiration. This card may also indicate a group or community that did not connect with your beliefs, causing you to feel ostracized. Use this time to look inward. Examine ideas and insights that come to mind. Isolation may also indicate a need to remove yourself from a situation so you can quiet your mind and contemplate your next move. Are you ready for your next alternative path card? Perspective. 35. When you take a moment to stop, disengage, and open your mind to seeing the situation from a different point of view, you might realize there is more information available. This information will assist in ensuring the best course of action is taken. When this card appears, your situation will benefit from slowing down and holding off on any significant decision making, as you may not have all the information that is available. The last card in your alternative path that you can work with, wrath. This has been in your reading quite often as well. Wrath adds an element to anger. The element of wrath adds another element to anger. The element of revenge. And for you, my friend, it's not just enough for the offender to know you're angry. They must also feel and experience that anger in some way. This card asks you to consider the energy that you are creating from your anger. Is it one that will, in the end, create a positive change? Or are you creating resentment that fuels the desire for future revenge? It is through wrath that the anger mutates and splinters, creating a breakdown in a relationship and negative emotions. Let's go to the path that you must work with. So again, this path you have no choice but to work with. And the first card is Ghost. You must listen to this card. Shadows of the past, let them visit, but don't let them stay. They no longer hold substance in our world. And if they stay too long, they can become trapped. Have you ever found yourself having an argument and there's nobody in the room? That argument, that situation was brought upon by a ghost. Let me explain. That situation that brought about the feelings and emotions that led to the internal disagreement is a ghost. Like a ghost repeating the pattern of walking through a room as it has done each night since its human form passed. It is stuck in a moment. There is nothing that can be said or done that can change what occurred. Ghosts asks you to examine your feelings regarding a past event. Are you able to find acceptance and move forward into healing? Or are you unable to forgive and seek forgiveness, allowing those old wounds of the past to remain open? Pay attention to when ghosts appear. They may indicate the source of a block, and it is quite possibly time for an exorcism. These are things you must work with, my friend. Illusion. Have you ever been absolutely, positively, 100% sure about something, only to find out that the opposite is true? Of flipping course, we all have. This card pops up in a reading to help you uncover if you are clinging to a narrative that suits your feelings about a situation rather than the facts about a situation. For example, you send somebody an email and they don't respond, and you spend hours just getting more and more upset. And then you realize that you forgot to hit the send button. Illusion might appear if we are operating on a false assumption, or if we are in denial and we do not want to accept the reality of our situation. When we double down or commit to the story that we've created in our mind, our actions and behaviors are then a byproduct of what we want or what we have assumed and created to be true in our mind. If our assumptions are wrong, our actions and behaviors may very well have consequences. Does your interpretation, my friend, match reality? Or are you simply acting on an illusion? And the very last card in the path that you must work with is mischief. And this card comes in your readings quite often, as well as waterproof and wrath. So, crows, ravens, and other birds have a penchant for pulling tails. If it has a tail, a crow will be compelled to pull it. It appears that some may be doing this to distract the animal, but others, it is purely a chance to get a rise out of the other creature. Mischief indicates an annoyance, nothing detrimental, just a situation that causes a bit of short-lived grief. You may be the target of someone's delinquency or bad behavior. My friend, this card could also indicate that you need to add some innocent mischief or passion in your life. And that is it for our 15 card cross spread. This spread can give you a clear and concise reading. And I think it's pretty clear and concise what you must do. So my friend, if you would like any more in-depth or talk about it, again, I will leave an email in the description box below. As well, you can also send me a comment. And as always, if you like this type of video, please give it a thumbs up. Like, comment, subscribe. Don't forget to share. And check out all 3 levels of membership that I offer: Coffee Club, Wildflower, and Bohippian Life. I hope you have the best day ever, and I'll see you in the next video.